One dynamic that's different about planning for this potential recession in 2023 compared to prior recessions that we saw in 2008 and the early 2000s is that retail executives are going to continue to invest in the future. That means investing in digital and the customer experience, investing in their supply chain to make it more agile, to meet the needs of omni-channel demand and fulfillment. And so that's quite different than what we saw previously, where retailers were significantly cutting back on investments in stores, in technology, and making significant reductions in labor. We're not seeing that today. So I think we're entering an environment where we're going to see slower, maybe slightly negative growth, but retailers are planning for a rebound soon after, and they're going to continue to invest to stay relevant in an evolving industry. Well, I'd say we've been through a couple of distinct phases. So as we entered the pandemic, we saw an unprecedented shift in the way consumers bought. Number one, we saw a massive shift towards e-commerce, probably pulled ahead the adoption of e-commerce in the US by about 5 years. What's interesting is as the pandemic eased, consumers came back to physical retail in full force. And so what we saw over 2021 and 2022 is that a lot of consumers came back into stores to have the experience of shopping and get out of the house. And so we've seen evolution where retailers are really investing in customer experience to think about digital and physical in a more integrated way to really how consumers shop. Now, as we enter 2023, what we're dealing with is the challenges of inflation. And so you've seen where prices have gone up higher than people's incomes and consumers' disposable incomes. And it's finally having an effect where you're seeing the start to be a drop in demand. So as we enter 2023, that's a situation that we're facing.